10 reasons why your dog ignores your commands. Is your dog giving you deaf ears? When this happens, avoid repeating the command over and over and imposing yourself until you get a response. Instead, take a step back and consider the following scenarios, which are some of the most common issues encountered when training dogs. 1. Low-value treats. Are your treats worth working for? It's a romantic and hard to debunk myth that dogs work for us just to please us. Are you missing out on rewarding? In the initial stages of learning, or when there are lots of distractions around, your dog may find sniffing the grass, looking around, marking territory and pulling on a leash more rewarding than training. 3. High criteria. Are you asking too much at once? This is where the saying "be a splitter and not a lumper" comes into play. Is there too much going on? Dogs learn best when there are little to no distractions around. So be sure to start your training sessions in a quiet room where there is not much going on. Has your dog ever been trained before? If the handler has a history of being inconsistent and not following through with the dog, there's a chance the dog may have learned he could get away from certain behaviors and has learned to ignore the handler. 6. Unclear cues. Are you confusing your dog? Dogs thrive on consistency, so make sure you always use the same command cue and that all other people training the dog are on the same page. 7. Frustration buildup. Are you getting frustrated? Dogs are masters in body language and they can easily detect frustration. When the handler's frustration builds up, dogs often shut down instead of becoming more compliant. In this case, it helps to ask the dog for a behavior he knows well, such as a sit, followed by reward to end the session on a positive note. You can try the exercise again a little bit later, possibly further splitting the exercise into smaller sections if it was too hard for your dog. 8. Emotional problems. Are emotions getting in the way? If a dog is fearful, anxious or nervous, his emotional state may interfere with training. 9. Health considerations. Is your dog in pain or uncomfortable? If your dog ignores you, he may be feeling unwell or uncomfortable. 10. Are you forgetting to brain train your dog? Many owners are not aware of this, but when it comes to dogs, idle minds are the devil's workshop.